Hey, my name is Sam Clark. I'm a digital nomad marketer. And 3 years ago, I stumbled onto something that just blew me away. And it seemed just too good to be true. Now, 3 years later, I'm here to share this with you. And if you do any sort of marketing online, if you're an affiliate marketer, if you're an agency, if you're a small business owner, it doesn't really matter. This applies for anybody who's doing anything online as far as business goes. You're going to be excited about what you're going to see. Let's dive in. Okay, here we go. We have a lot to cover, so I'm going to jump right in. I want to start off by talking about this Word document here and go over some of the tools. No matter what you're doing online, there's tools if you're marketing or doing any sort of digital agency work or local agency. There's a ton of tools you need for doing and running any business online. I'm going to cover a few that I use quite frequently in the club and show you some of the value of what we have here. I think it's going to be quite exciting. So let's jump to it. I'm going to run through a few of these and we're going to go look at them individually. We have Go High Level, and you actually get 5 accounts. And I'll show you what the tool is in a few minutes. That is $97 a month, and you get 5 accounts. Comes out to about $485 a month. Invideo is a video creation tool, one of the best online. We are given business accounts inside of the club, and that value is $15 a month. We also have an incredible fast landing page creator called Swipe Pages. That, if you were to go purchase it, would be $29 a month. Another tool I use frequently is Media Cloud Pro and a fairly new one called Royal Stock. Between those two, they're great for doing images, finding images, editing the images in stock video as well. But I use it mainly for doing images and editing images and finding them very quickly. The value of that is around $231. Additionally, we have unlimited hosting and 40 professional WordPress hosting accounts on 20i. You can use these for yourself or for your clients if you do any sort of client or agency work. This is superior web hosting, the best I've had in all my time online over the last 20 years. That value is at least $37 a month. It's probably more than that. On top of that, we also have premium themes and plugins. I can't go into the details of all of those today. That would take just too long. But just to let you know, we have some of the best themes out there with developer Carl. This is Carl G, the owner. And we have these professional themes and plugins that we get access to through him and installing these onto our websites. That's the legality rights of it. So he can install them on our websites as a developer of the themes and plugins that he purchases. Value of that, I have no idea. It's in the hundreds of dollars, if not more, maybe thousands per year. And then we also have something called .com Pal. I'm going to show you that, valued at $77 a month. If you were to add up just these monthly savings of these tools that I use, that's $643, not including the plugins and themes. And other savings, one-time cost of $211. That's what, I didn't add those up, $854 just right there. But there's many, many more tools I use, but I don't want this video to be 6 hours long, so let's get to it. So let's jump into some of these tools. I didn't even put videos in here that I use all the time too. That's another $37 monthly. So that kicks the monthly cost. So that's a really important tool I use a lot. That makes it about $680 a month that I would be paying out if I was to go purchase these tools individually on my own. So what the club is, the owner, Carl, started this about 3 years ago, and he goes and purchases licensing when these products come out. Often when they first come out, especially when they first come out, they offer lifetime deals. They offer incredible deals when they launch their products, and he keeps an eye on everything that's going on in the marketplace, and he accesses and buys these tools if they have the ability to add them into the club, into what I call it a crowdfunding software club. Our little bit added up with lots of people helps him fund these very expensive products with rights to be able to add them into the club so we can access them. So it's very much like crowdfunding. Everybody puts in a little bit, and it helps and adds to his ability to go out and purchase thousands and thousands of dollars of products every month. This month is no question. We're in March 2022. February, I haven't added the totals yet, but it's probably well over $1,000 in tools that he's added to the club that I didn't have to go purchase. So that's the basic idea around it. Getting access to these is through a support system. We simply look through, and I'll just scroll real quick, and I'm not going to go through it. All of this is just way too much. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tools here, tools that you can use for your business. You simply go into the support system when you join the club, and you make a request for the tools. When you start out, pick 6, 7, 8, maybe the ones I'm going to mention today. Add those into your repertoire, and then as you're going along, you can continue to add more. You're never going to use everything in the club, but the ones I'm going to talk about here are the ones I use personally and has benefited greatly from. So let's jump in, and I'm going to talk about the image ones first. Those are not the monthlies. This is a fairly new program called Royal Stock, and what it allows me to do or how I use the tool. You can set up, and I'm going to probably do this sometime in 22, is you can set up a business to sell stock images. Everything is here, including the store to set up, the storage for that, and all the components of setting up like a Shutterstock type of site is here. You get to set up one with the accounts, with the front end that we have. You get to set up one store, so be careful when you choose. But anyway, all of this we have access to. I'll give you an example. The images in here are fantastic and allows me to quickly find images. Let's just go social media, because I'm working on a social media site right now. And it pops up all these images. And I can use any of these. I can favorite them. I can remove background directly inside of here. I can create a meme out of this. So if I wanted to create a meme out of this one's because of the way it is. I'll just show you that real quick. This pops up, and I can add my text. Okay, it's got a meme creator right here. I can add my text in here, add the secondary text here. So one on the top, one on the bottom. I can change all the fonts. I can change the alignment of it, the color of the text. I can do some shadow effects on it, outline effects, whatever I want to do. And then increase and decrease my text size by just dragging that and then repositioning it if it gets too big. So it creates, like, you can create a meme real quick in the back end here. I can also download this image in various sizes, depending on how I want to use it. That's a big size for print, typically. But this allows me to find any sort of image I want to use in my marketing. And then I can go in here and also do edits. This is, although this editor, there's better ones. And so the next tool I'm going to show you, this editor is pretty decent. It's a little more cumbersome to deal with because of how it works, but you can add multiple text layers. You can resize it, crop it. You can add various filter effects to the image. And so you can just change it real quick and do things like this, and depending on what you want to do, and then simply apply it. And then you've got some other effects as well that you can do on here. You can adjust it, the brightness and all those kind of things. You can throw an image on top of it and text. So there's a lot of things you can do to spice this image up. That's built right into the tool. So between the meme and editing, it's excellent. And it gives me unlimited amount of images to use. I never have to worry about images. And they're really good in here. The quality is excellent. So another one I like to use is called Media Cloud Pro. This tool and Royal Stock, the one I just showed you, you would have to pay $67 a month. This one, I'm just going to go in the back end real quick and show you what you can do with that. Okay, so I'm in the back end of Media Cloud Pro. We have the Elite version, which is around $160 for both of the front end and the Elite version. The main thing I use this tool for is, again, images. And there's other things too. And I've downloaded a bunch of stuff that we can download over here for, I'm not going to get into all that right now. But anyway, I do a lot of stuff around. Let me just do, let's go to the tug of war one. So these images came up for tug of war. And then what you can do, let's just take this one. You've got two built-in editors. This is a real basic one. And then you've got a more like a Photoshop one that's in here as well. If I don't get into that deep of graphic editing, so I stick with this one. This allows me to go in. Okay, I like the image. I'm going to edit the photo. And this opens up Pixo that's built in. We don't have to pay for this. And we can add all these different things. This one is much more easy to use than Royal Stock's built-in editor. You can do a lot more in here and really make the image look great. Tug of war. Insert, you can do multiple text, you can change the size, you can do a lot more in here with this. I can change the size, make it a lot bigger, and I can pull this so it's on one line. And you've got a lot of options as far as spacing and what you can do, alignment. Let me move this for a minute. You can do text shadows, strokes. So you can add a text shadow to that, and you can again adjust that so make it not so much. You can do a blur effect on that. You can see what it does when you do that. You can do a highlight, which I'm not going to right now. You can do a background, and you can change that color and manipulate it. So it allows you to come in here and build images very quickly. I love it. It's one of my favorite tools and one that I use just about daily. I didn't have to buy it. I just part of the membership that I belong to that I'm explaining about today. Again, you get stickers in here. You can add your own custom images. You can upload an image and insert that into this. You can just pop these in if you want, like so. Resize it. You can turn it. I did one last night on my timeline on Facebook. Put that where you want and do pretty much whatever you want here. I like the giraffe one. I'm putting that in mine. A lot of mine on my personal images. But you got some stickers in here which you can add directly to. I mean, you just drag it in, and then you just simply resize it, make your adjustments to it. Real nice, quick, simple editor. And that's built into this as well. So and then you just save it and download it. So I'm not going to save this. I'm going to get out of here. So there's more in here, a lot more videos and memes. Type in a video. Let's see if there's a tug of war video. No war, especially with stuff going on. If you're talking local, current news, this would be good. You can load more videos below. Move stuff up there. And again, you could take these, download them, and put them into a video editor and edit and do what you need to do as far as that goes. So tons of stock video in here. You don't have to worry about purchasing these. You can find it for anything. Let's see if there's anything for social media, since I'm working on a website and business right now. Again, you can preview these like that. And take a look at them, see if it's going to work. And you can, if you have any video editing software, you can take this and trim it and do what you need to do to it. Then utilize it in your creations of whatever you're creating, videos you're creating. And so you can download this in various sizes, depending on what you need. You can save it to your library for later. They do promote a meme creator, but it's never worked really good for me. I've never had good luck with it. I've been back and forth with them trying to repair it. But there's a lot more in here that you can download: video assets, viral quotes, lots of bonuses, lots of stuff in here, training available to show how to use things. Tons of sound effects and audios, things that you may use. Ooh, I like this one. This is a new one. I have to add this to my library. I haven't seen this one before. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so that's Social Media Cloud Pro. Both of those are included. These were one-off costs that would have saved you around $230. I went back and looked at it. The prices are a little higher now, so I didn't have to pay for that. It's part of my membership. So let's jump into some of the monthly tools. Probably the most expensive one that we have in the club is called Go High Level. This is for agency and marketers. You can use it for various things. You do not have to be just an agency. You can. There's so much to do here. I'm not going to go over this. You can come look at this page and see what you can do here. But it's pretty much an all-in-one marketing tool, capturing leads, building in SMS, nurturing leads, putting them through a funnel system, fully automated booking system, create membership areas. It's really an amazing tool. There's a lot of training online for it too. Quite the tool here. Your own white label platform. Support's fantastic with this as well. And we have Carl got this when it first came out, and you can see some of the cost of what you're going to spend on some of the tools that are out there related to this. $1,400 per month. Go high level, the higher level we don't have all of that. We have the starter accounts that allows us to do plenty, all that we need to do. And we get actually 5 of these that we can resell as well, in a sense, where we set up clients and we can charge them for the access to this. So it's pretty amazing. And so that works out to about 400 and what did I have that listed at? Let's pull this open. $485 a month in savings on that. Okay, let's jump over to another tool. This is a yearly tool. You have to be a yearly member of the club to get access to this. This is Videos, and it's a phenomenal animation software that I've been using. I actually bought it even before I was in the club. And it creates intros, outros, all sorts of stuff. There's all sorts of templates in there that allows you to put your logos in there. And it makes stunning, stunning animations that are built right in there. And it makes it's so super easy to use. You're going to be shocked at how easy this is to create a video animation. Again, this is great for individuals if you've got a small business, for agencies, or you just have a creative side. You want to make intros and videos and do different things and animations. All sorts of stuff here. And the beauty of this tool that we have in the club, if you were to go purchase this, I looked up the pricing on this. What was it? Commercial use $127, $90, $97. That I didn't even include that in the club. We get the front end of this, but the beauty of this tool, and I had the front end of it, and it was okay. But what really makes this tool bounce is getting access to the template club. This is a monthly, they add new templates. They have professional video creators that create new templates that are added every single month. I think there's over 3,000 in there now. So it's just incredible. I don't know, they average around 15 to 20 new ones a month where they have their video creators make new ones. Stunning, stunning tool. That would cost you, what are they offering for it now? $37 a month or $347 for the year. Well worth it, but you don't have to. If you're a yearly member of the club, it's included. Again, if you look at the cost of just that, I just want to cover the cost of the club real quick so you understand what we're doing here. That's $347 a year, okay, for that one tool. I just covered one that's $485 a month. Or if you just even used one of the high levels, it's $97 a month. Okay, so when we look at the pricing of the club, there's a couple levels, and we're going to jump back into the other tools here, but that I use. There's a couple different levels to come in at. You can come in here. I always recommend people start there for the first month to come see what's going on, but then quickly upgrade to here because it works out to about $12 less a month. Once you see that this is not too good to be true, then jump in over here and come in at that a yearly level member because it just saves you a whole bunch of money. That you don't have to pay out. But if we look at that, $441 a year, we're looking at just one tool. Remember, we have hundreds of tools in the club. Just this one tool we just looked at. Okay, you would spend $127 or $97, then to upgrade to the template club. If you buy the yearly membership, you're basically at that level, which is pretty incredible for just this one tool that we have access to. So let's jump over to another one. That's for video creation. A lot of times you have to build landing pages where people, you're going to introduce them to your business and or you're going to offer a special, or you're looking to capture a lead, something along those lines. Well, you're going to need you're going to need landing pages, what's called landing pages. And this tool we have in the club allows you to create what's called AMP. What that means, Google AMP is a system that allows your pages to load ultra fast and snap. And inside of there are tons of templates inside of here, and you can quickly create mobile optimized landing pages that load super fast. Google loves it when your pages load fast, and even more importantly, your visitors will love it when they're visiting these pages that you can design. These are geared towards marketing. They're geared towards having a single action that you want somebody to take on the page, whether they're opting in. But we have this in the club. And the pricing on this is $29 a month. That's the one we have here that allows you to create tons of pages, build in tracking and all those kind of things. So that, again, if you start looking at the monthly cost, and you will use this tool a lot, for sure. If you were to buy it just monthly, you'd spend $39. The yearly price is $29, so it's actually really $39 a month. So I've got my pricing a little off. Okay, that covers swipe pages, and that is a landing page tool creator. You do not have to purchase it. It's inside the club. I've covered Media Cloud and Royal Stock. I've covered Go High Level. I've covered swipe pages. I've covered the Media Cloud Pro. Let's go jump into another video creation tool called Invideo. Where is it? This is one of my favorite. I create a lot of my videos through here. We have the business account in the back end that saves you another, that bills at $100 annually, $180. If you go that way with it, if you were to go monthly, it's $30 a month. So basically it's a $30 a month savings that you're going to get access to be able to quickly, literally take some text, throw it into the application. It will automatically generate videos and optimize everything for you. It's stunning. This allows anybody with any skill level to create professional videos. And we have that in the club as well. I have to change some of this pricing because I have a little off on these, because these are monthly. That one's actually $39, and this one's actually $30. So that's going to change those values. Oops. I'll do that. You get the idea. Okay, so those are a few of my favorite tools that I use in the club often. Now, there's another one here called .com/Pal. And this, again, I'm not a huge fan of this, but what I am a huge fan of is the ability to host my videos and optimize my videos based on the color schemes and branding of any business I'm doing. So this is probably the biggest use for this. It's kind of cumbersome, but still just getting access to a drive to store my videos on. We know that Dropbox and Google Drive and others charge you fairly expensive, and Wista's very expensive for video hosting. Vimeo's very expensive for video hosting. I don't have to worry about those costs. Actually need to build those in and explain those too, because this here allows me to just load my videos up and then tie them and bring them into my website. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, the last thing I want to cover today is go into the hosting aspect, which isn't really talked a lot about on the front end. But in our club, we have, and this has just been growing and growing and growing since I've been with Carl. His initial hosting was so-so. He ended up switching over to 20i. And 20i is an incredible hosting company that offers some unique features. I'm a WordPress guy, so using WordPress through 20i, it really is next generation WordPress hosting. One of the problems with WordPress when you build a WordPress site is it can really, with all the database and stuff going on, can bog down a web hosting account. And if you buy cheap web hosting, it isn't going to work well with WordPress. As you start adding plugins and functionality in the back end of WordPress, it starts really draining the resources on your servers. The cool thing here is that we get 40 of these accounts. They're all individual. They're all single accounts that we can resell to clients if we do that kind of work or utilize in our own marketing. It has a built-in CDN, built-in staging to work on your site, built-in backups as well, daily backups. These are huge aspects, and built-in security as well. It's designed, the hosting is designed for WordPress, and it's designed for that. We're somewhere in between here per month because we are actually allowed to get up to 40, and unlimited is almost 35 per month. So we're somewhere inside of there. Pretty much it's unlimited. If we needed more than 40, I'm sure Carl would work something out with us. But the features that are built into this are unlike anything I've seen for WordPress hosting. The caching systems, we don't have to worry about speed because it's all built in. We don't have to worry about images and videos dragging down our site because it's got a built-in CDN. So it keeps the site lean, mean, and running fast. And I've looked at these and go to do metrics testing on the speed of websites. And this stuff's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. On top of that, I'm going to wrap up with this. On top of the hosting is the fact that Carl gets access to and buys developer licenses to lots of different premium themes and plugins. I'm going to give you one example. I don't have it open. Let's just jump over Cadence. Pull that up. This is a pretty new developer, and they do some pretty amazing stuff with Gutenberg, which is the back end of WordPress now, that build incredible websites with tons of templates. We get the starter templates here. We've got the access to the pro account. And when you look at the pro account, let's just go look at the pricing here. You get all access to all the various tools. This gets installed. So we would be spending $199 or $129 a year just for this one theme with all the plugins, but we don't have to. It's another added bonus because Carl has developers licenses. Now the thing is, he has to go in and set up your website, install the themes, install the plugins, and there's other ones as well. I just wanted to cover this real quick to show you another added value. So as you can see, the club offers a tremendous value for what we've just discussed. Just those tools right there that I have talked about, and we're not really even including all of them. There's a monthly savings of $643 and other one-time cost there. And we're not even talking about the hosting and themes. That's just the tools I showed. So if you do any sort of marketing, come over here, join the club, see what you can do in the first month. If you're not happy, Carl will simply refund your money. But most people that come here never leave because of what's going on here. And after your first month, upgrade here to save yourself $12 a month and join at a yearly level. We've been doing this 3 years. I'll just scroll through some of these. All of these tools are available to you. As new tools come out, we get access to them. I don't have to worry about looking at them, buying them, purchasing them, anything like that, because Carl adds them to the club. And here is that's actually much more than that. He hasn't changed that. I already went and looked at that today. Video Man, this allows you to put videos inside of emails. We just added that not long ago. Pretty cool tool there. There's lead finding tools that you can utilize. It just goes on graphic tools. Oh, graphic, yeah, I use this one a lot. I didn't even cover that one. I use this for all my video YouTube thumbnails. You go in there and edit thumbnails. It actually has a lot of different things in it. It's a great tool. Some stuff's not great, like these guys that run a lot of their tools. Not happy with them. We're not going to be buying from them anymore. I didn't even cover this one. Wow. Blink, $99 a month reoccurring. This is a professional like Bitly on steroids. It's way better than Bitly. Carl was able to get a developer's license through the AppSumo deal, and we get access to it, saving us $99 a month. And I use this tool daily as well for all links. Course funnels, if you want to build a course, depending on really what you want to do. If you want to put fancy videos together with click to calls on them and little motion things on them. On your videos, you can do that as well. So, you can come over here and take a look. You go to buytools.com club, and the link will be below the video here. You can come in and start taking a look at these. You can go view some of the sales pages, what they are, what they do. Talking Faces is an awesome tool. You can put that on your website. I have not done that yet. This tool, I actually went and upgraded it myself. You do this one for the upgrade in the club because they were tacked on an extra one. You do have to pay an extra to get up to the viral evolution aspect because they changed the rules in the game. But it's an outstanding social media tool. I actually bought 500 licenses. I'm going to be selling that myself. There's more, it goes on. Anyway, this tool yesterday, I just went in and was playing with this. We just added this to the club. I was able to clone an entire website in literally for less than 5 minutes. I took Viral Dashboard's website, the one I just showed you. It's right here. I went to their website, copied and pasted the URL into this tool, and it spit out the entire website. Not perfect, but it's still going to save me a tremendous amount of time as I build a similar site to resell that product. But unbelievable. And there's more inside of there. This actually comes with commercial licenses, so you can go build websites, mobile apps. You can build a progressive mobile app and offer that as a service. So anyway, this is the club. Join it. Just if you came in here for a couple of the tools, you would pay for your yearly membership based on what I've shown you and the hosting and all of that. It's really fabulous, guys. It's the greatest deal I've ever found online. And if you do any sort of business online, you're going to be able to utilize the tools in here. Anyway, I want to wrap this up. Again, the link is in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you joining the club.